Welcome to online lecture series on first order partial differential equations. We are discussing the formation of partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constants. Okay. We get a first order partial differential equation when the number of arbitrary constants is same as the number of independent variables. If the number of arbitrary constants are more than number of independent variables, then we obtain a higher order partial differential equation. So here is a problem given to form a partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constants from the equation z is equals to a into log of b into y minus 1 by 1 minus x. What we do here? We differentiate this equation with respect to x and then with respect to y, and from the three equations we try to eliminate a and b. Because the number of arbitrary constants are a, b, 2 and independent variables are 2, maybe we get a first order partial differential equation. So we can simplify this. We can write log of a by b as log a minus log b, or else otherwise we can directly also partially differentiate this. But I will expand this and write it as z is equals to a into log a by b is log a minus log b. That is log of b into y minus 1 minus log of 1 minus x. Maybe it is somewhat simple to differentiate. I call this as equation 1. Now we partially differentiate 1 with respect to x. Partially differentiate 1 with respect to x. Then we get dou z by dou x is equal to a into derivative of log of b into y minus 1. Because we are differentiating with respect to x, y is constant. So this entire term is constant. Hence its derivative is 0 minus log of 1 minus x. Derivative of log of 1 minus x is 1 by 1 minus x into internal derivative is minus 1. Derivative of log f of x is 1 by f of x into f dash of x. So what did we get here? Dou z by dou x is p is equals to minus into minus becomes plus here a into 1 by 1 minus x. Or if you want to find a from this, a is equals to p into 1 minus x. Let us call this as equation number 2. Now partially differentiate 1 with respect to y. Partially differentiate 1 with respect to y. Then what do we get? Dou z by dou y is equal to a into derivative of log of b into y minus 1 is 1 by b into y minus 1 into internal derivative by minus b. b into y minus 1 is by minus b. Derivative of by is b minus derivative of b is 0. This is internal derivative. Minus derivative of log 1 minus x is 0 because we are differentiating with respect to y, then x is constant. That is dou z by dou y is q is equal to a into b gets cancelled 1 by y minus y. From this what is a? A is equal to q into y minus 1. This is equation 3. So we have equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. Now from 1, 2 and 3 we have to eliminate a and b either by substitution or by equating or by dividing. Through any method we have to eliminate a, b from 1, 2 and using 1, 2 and 3. Now if you observe 2 and 3, we have a is equal to p into 1 minus x here and a is equal to q into y minus 1 there. So we can equate 2 and 3 because both gives the value of a. So from 2 and 3 what do we get? From 2 and 3, p into 1 minus x is equals to q into y minus 1. So constants a and b are eliminated and we obtain a first order partial differential equation. We can write this as px plus qy minus of p plus q is equal to 0. So if we simplify this, we get px plus qy minus p minus q, that is minus of p plus q is equal to 0. So this is the required partial differential equation by eliminating the arbitrary constants a and b. Okay. So here we have written log a by b as log a minus log b. Otherwise we can, even if we directly differentiate also, we can work it out. Okay. This second one, find the partial differential equation of all the spheres of radius 8 and having their centers in yz plane. So we need a partial differential equation for the family of spheres whose radius is 8 and whose centers lie in yz plane. So first what we have to do, we have to first derive that equation, the equation of spheres with radius 8 and with center in yz plane. Then after that, identify the number of arbitrary constants and we try to eliminate the arbitrary constants to form a partial differential equation. Okay. So first thing we need to observe here is the centers lie in yz plane. So the point which lies in yz plane is of the form 0, a, b. So because if the point is in yz plane, the x coordinate is 0. This is y coordinate and this is z coordinate. So the center will be of this form 0, a, b. Then what is the equation of sphere in that case? It is x minus 0 whole square plus y minus a whole square plus z minus b whole square is equals to r square. Radius is given as a square 8. So x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square z plus z minus a whole square is equals to r square is the equation. So here we obtained a equation of all spheres having radius 8 with whose centers lie in yz plane. So this is our equation, given equation. Now we partially differentiate this with respect to x once and with respect to y, and then we try to eliminate the constants. What are arbitrary constants here? A and b. We try to eliminate a and b. Okay. Any point which lies on yz plane is of the form 0, a, b. Now the equation of sphere with radius 8 and center 0, a, b is x minus 0 whole square, that is x square, plus y minus a whole square plus z minus b whole square is equals to 8 square, that is 64. This is our equation of 1. Here we have two arbitrary constants a and b. Now we eliminate a and b by finding the first order derivatives. Now partially differentiate 1 with respect to x. 1 with respect to x. Then what do we get? Derivative of x square is 2x plus derivative of y minus a whole square is 0 plus derivative of z minus b whole square is 2 into z minus b into internal derivative is dou z by dou x is equal to 0. Derivative of 64 is 0. For cancelling 2 we get x plus z minus b into p is equal to 0. Or from this we can obtain the value of z minus b as minus x by p. Let us call this equation as equation number 2. Now similarly, partially differentiating 1 with respect to y. Partially differentiating 1 with respect to y. We get derivative of x square is 0. Derivative of y minus a whole square is 2 into y minus a into 1 plus derivative of z minus b whole square is 2 into z minus b into dou z by dou y, because z is dependent variable here. X and y are independent variables. So here we get the internal derivative as dou z by dou y is equals to 0. Cancelling 2 throughout, we get y minus a plus z minus b into dou z by dou y is q is equal to 0. This is equation 3. So we have 3 equations here. One is given equation, that is the equation of sphere with radius 8 and centers on yz plane, that is center as 0, a, b. And this is second equation. From this we obtain z minus b is equal to minus x by p. And here we have y minus a plus z minus b into q is equal to 0. So from 1, 2 and 3 we have to eliminate a and b. So how shall we eliminate them? I think we can substitute z minus b value from 2 in 3. So from equation 2, z minus b is equal to minus x by p. So now what happens to equation 3? Y minus a minus x by p into q is equal to 0. So what is y minus a from this? Y minus a is equal to x by p into q. So that we can substitute the value of y minus a and z minus p b in equation 1. Okay. So call this as equation 4. Now substituting y minus a and z minus b in equation 1. This is equation 1. So if we substitute here, what do we get? X square plus y minus a whole square. Y minus a whole square means x square into q square by p square plus z minus b whole square means x square by p square is equal to what we have here, 64. Now a and b are eliminated completely. Now we simplify this equation and write it as x square by p square into p square plus q square plus 1 is equals to 64. This is the required partial differential equation. So here we first obtain an equation of a sphere with radius 8 and centers lying on yz plane. From that we eliminated the arbitrary constants. Next problem is, form a partial differential equation of the family of cones having vertex at origin. So the cones having vertex at origin and with semi-vertical angle alpha is given by, it is x square plus y square is equals to z square into tan square alpha, where alpha is the semi-vertical angle here. So this is an equation of a cone with vertex at origin and alpha is semi-vertical angle here. So the equation of, we take a point px comma y comma z be any point on the cone, this particular cone, any point on this cone. Say angle, we have taken angle this side, so I am taking point here, p of x comma y comma z. Then the equation of cone with the semi-vertical angle alpha is given by x square plus y square is equals to z square tan square alpha. So here alpha is the arbitrary constant here. X square plus y square is equals to z square tan square alpha. Now what do we do here is we first partially differentiate the equation with respect to x and with respect to y and eliminate alpha from that. Call this equation as equation number 1. Partially differentiate 1 with respect to x. Then what do we get? 2x plus derivative of y square is 0 is equal to derivative of z square is 2z into dou z by dou x into tan square alpha. Tan square alpha is constant. So what do we get? X is equal to pz into tan square alpha. Call this equation as equation 2. Now partially differentiating with respect to y. Partially differentiating 1 with respect to y, we get 0, 2y is equal to 2z into dou z by dou y into tan square alpha. 2y is equal to 2z into dou z by dou y into tan square alpha. That is y is equal to qz into tan square alpha. This is equation 3. Now if we divide 2 and 3, tan square alpha gets cancelled and hence alpha is eliminated. So equation 2 by equation 3 gives 2 by 3 gives x by y is equal to pz by qz, pz tan square alpha by qz tan square alpha. That is x by y is equal to p by q or py minus qx is equal to 0 is a required partial differential equation. Right? We'll discuss one more problem. Form the partial differential equation of all planes which are at a constant distance a from the origin. So we take a plane equation, x plus some plane equation, and we are asked to find a partial differential equation of this plane. How is this plane? It is at a constant distance a from the origin. So how does that plane equation look like? The plane equation in normal form is given by Lx plus ny plus nz is equals to the perpendicular distance a. This is a plane equation in normal form. What are these L, M and N? These are called directional cosines. L, M, N are directional cosines, DCs. What is relation between L, M and N? Directional cosines. Do you remember that? L square plus M square plus N square is equals to 1. So our equation of plane is Lx plus My plus Nz is equals to A, where L square plus M square plus N square is equals to 1. Even though we have 3 arbitrary constants L, M, N here, we have a relation between L, M and N, so that these 3 arbitrary constants can be reduced to 2. Here we are going to write N square or N as square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square. Now this equation reduces to Lx plus My plus N is square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square into Z is equals to A. Now we have only 2 arbitrary constants L and M. Now partially differentiating this with respect to x once and with respect to y again, we eliminate L and M. Okay. So the equation of a plane in normal form is Lx plus My plus Nz is equals to A, where A is the perpendicular distance from origin, and L comma M comma N are directional cosines. Therefore, we have L square plus M square plus N square is equals to 1. From this, we can write N as square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square. Now we are going to substitute this N here. Therefore, the equation of the plane is now Lx plus My plus square root of 1 minus L square plus M square into Z is equals to A. This we take as our equation number 1. And from this we partially differentiate and eliminate L and M. See here, A is constant. It is at a constant distance A. So no need of eliminating A. Arbitrary constants are here, L and M. A is called constant or parameter. Okay. This is our equation 1. Excuse me. Lx plus My plus square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square into Z is equals to A. Now partially differentiate 1 with respect to x. Then what do we get? L, derivative of x is 1, derivative of y is 0, so it is 0 here, plus square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square into derivative of z is dou z by dou x is equal to derivative of a is 0. That means L is equals to minus of square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square into P. Let us call this as equation number 2. Now partially differentiate 1 with respect to y. What do we get? Derivative of x is 0. So first derivative is 0. Derivative of m into y is m plus square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square into derivative of z with respect to y is dou z by dou y is equal to derivative of a is 0. That means m is equals to minus of square root of 1 minus L square plus M square into dou z by dou y is q. Let us call this as equation 3. So we have equation 1, 2 and 3. So we obtain the value of L, we obtain the value of M. Now we will find the value of square root of 1 minus L square plus M square, and we substitute all the 3 in equation 1. So we need square root of 1 minus L square plus M square. What is L square from this? From equation 2, L square is equals to 1 minus of L square minus M square into P square, right? This is L square. And from equation 3, M square is, from equation 3, M square is 1 minus L square minus M square into Q square, right? Now what is square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square from this is square root of 1 minus of L square is 1 minus L square minus M square into P square plus, in fact minus 1 minus L square minus M square into Q square. Right, that is equals to square root of what do we get here? 1 minus, of course 1, okay, 1 minus L square minus M square. If we take common, we get 1 minus L square minus M square into P square plus Q square, right? So from this, we are going to find its value and substitute in A. Pause. So instead of directly finding square root of 1 minus L square plus M square value, we first obtain L square plus M square. We have L square here and M square there. Therefore, L square plus M square, we simplify it first, is equal to 1 minus L square minus M square into P square plus Q square. Is it okay? L square plus M square. We have 1 minus L square minus M square is in common here. P square plus Q square. That is, we have minus L square minus M square. When it comes to left hand side, we get 2 into L square. No. Okay. What do we do here is L square plus M square into, we take L square plus M square common, we get 1 plus P square plus Q square is equals to P square plus Q square. We brought this L square plus M square into P square plus Q square towards left hand side, and we have taken L square plus M square common, so that we get 1 plus P square plus Q square, and in the right hand side we have 1 into P square plus Q square. From this, what is L square plus M square? Is P square plus Q square by 1 plus P square plus Q square. This is L square plus M square. Now we find 1 minus L square plus M square. Now we consider square root of 1 minus L square plus M square. That is square root of 1 minus L square plus M square is P square plus Q square by 1 plus P square plus Q square. We take LCM and simplify, we get root over 1 by 1 plus P square plus Q square. That is 1 by root over 1 plus P square plus Q square. So we have L, M and square root of 1 minus L square plus M square with us. Now we are going to substitute all the three in 1. Substituting L, M and square root of 1 minus L square plus M square values in equation 1, we get L into X. What is L? We have L as square root of 1 minus L square plus M square into P into X plus My. M is square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square into Qy plus root over 1 minus L square plus M square is 1 by root over 1 plus P square plus Q square into Z is equals to A. Okay, this is what we obtain. Now we'll simplify this. This implies from these two terms, take square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square common. Then we get Px plus Qy here plus 1 by root over 1 plus P square plus Q square is equals to A. But what is square root of 1 minus L square plus M square? It is 1 by root over 1 plus P square plus Q square. So if we substitute here, we get 1 by square root of 1 plus P square plus Q square into Px plus Qy plus 1 by root over 1 plus P square plus Q square is equals to A. So finally, after simplifying, we get Px plus Qy plus 1 is equals to A into root over 1 plus P square plus Q square. If I am not wrong. Think I am correct? We are substituting square root of 1 minus of L square plus M square value we got it as this into px plus qy. Now we have taken 1 by root over p square plus q square as common. So we have px plus qy. Do we have z here? Yes, we have z here. I missed z. We have z here, right? Z. Okay. Yes, this is z here into z. Px plus qy plus z is equal to a into root over 1 plus p square plus q square is a required partial differential equation. Here we eliminated arbitrary constants L and M. A is just a constant. It is constant distance. So this is a required partial differential equation. I'll give some practice problems to you. Note it down and do practice those problems. So these are the practice problems. First one is form a partial differential equation of all spheres whose centers lie on z-axis with a radius r. Centers on z-axis, that means center is of the form 0, 0, a. The center is on z-axis, x coordinate and y coordinate is 0 and radius is given as r. So what is its equation? X square plus y square plus z minus a whole square is equal to r square. Here a square and r square are arbitrary, a and r are arbitrary constant. So eliminate a and r to form a partial differential equation, right? Second one is the equation is given here. Log of az minus 1 is equals to x plus ay plus b. Eliminate a and b. Third one is form the partial differential equation of all planes having equal intercepts on x and y axis. What is the equation of plane having intercepts a, b and c? Is x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equals to 1. With x-intercept a, y-intercept b and z-intercept c. But here we are given that x-intercept and y-intercept are same. That is x by a plus y by a plus z by c is equals to 1. That means a and c are arbitrary constants, two arbitrary constants. So eliminate a and c and form a partial differential equation. And fourth one is a direct equation. 2z is equals to x plus a whole power 1 by 2 plus y minus a whole power 1 by 2 plus b. There are two arbitrary constants a and b. Partially differentiate this equation with respect to x once, y next and eliminate a and b. Okay. So do practice these sums. In case of any queries or doubts, do contact me. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning.